Joe Biden. Who is he? You may think you know, because he's been in politics for 400 years, like Melisandre. But there's still a chance that the right can recraft the narrative of who he is, and they've gone in an interesting, although kind of predictable direction. So Trump is saying he's going to ban everything, guns, religion, he's going to triple your taxes. Kind of doubt that's going to happen. And now the right-wing media, including Fox News, are picking up on this line. So Laura Ingraham, this is a shot from yesterday that Jason Campbell posted on Twitter that has his socialist wish list to empty out the prisons, single-payer healthcare, government-paid childcare, the Green New Deal, guaranteed basic income, and of course, because it's Fox and she's a white supremacist, he's guaranteeing reparations as well. Who is Joseph Biden? Is doing those things? That doesn't seem right, Brad.
Bill Joe. Prime Bill Joe is going to empty out the prisons. It's true. They are portraying him as both sleepy Joe Biden and like Castro at the same time, and Mao Zedong. Like that is what Joe Biden is, and they're just going to talk. And every time they talk, all I have to say is the economy is in shambles, and while everyone reasonable is trying to help, all the people on Fox News and in the White House, well, some of the people in the White House, as opposed to the ones that are leaking the true tale of chaos that's happening behind the scenes, everybody in the White House is trying to tell you to follow the following people. Not Dr. Fauci, but Donald Trump, who said we should look into putting disinfectant into your veins, who said that we should shine ultraviolet light into your veins. That is clawing about to try to shove hydroxychloroquine down your throat. And then says we really needed to give a voice to the demon semen doctor. Yeah. And then yesterday, Peter Navarro said the biggest and most important influence on how we make decisions in America is the guy who drew Dilbert cartoons. That's them. And this is us.
Yeah. Hopefully there's more of us when it comes to the election, but yeah, you're totally right. The demon, like what he just retweeted the demon semen one, and I'm sure he didn't think a second about it. But then even once it was revealed that she is in the running for craziest person in America, they didn't back off. Like there's no, like even that sort of, that's not even accountability, but even that doesn't exist. And so look, we knew, how many times did we say to the election, it doesn't matter who we nominate, they're going to be presented as Mao. And so, socialist wish list. I look at that and I think, yes. The first reply to it that I saw was the Kylo Ren more gif. Which, yeah. And Laura, like, as I know you watch the show, he is having trouble energizing younger voters, more progressive voters, for obvious reasons. We're not thrilled with his platform in a number of different ways. That's what we want. We want that. Convince us. Please convince us that he will actually do that. That would be awesome. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, no, God, so you can't just make up stuff. Like, when Trump was going to be the nominee, I guess you can. When Trump was going to be the nominee, we talked about the quotes he said, like he wants to carpet bomb people, he wants to bring back waterboarding and stuff like that. We would respond to the things he said. We didn't just make up crazy stuff like he'd lie about the path of a hurricane or he'd want to buy Greenland or something like that. All of that came true, but we didn't make it up at the time. Sell Puerto Rico. Like, we went to war with the army we've got, not the army we want. That's what we did. But they don't have to do that in right-wing media. Brett and I are two idiots on YouTube. That's on our business cards. And we hold ourselves to far higher standards of accountability than Laura Ingraham does.
That's the thing, is it's almost too easy. All you have to do as a news organization is not journalism. That's it. That's all they discovered. Here's what's weird is you look at any of like the newspaper. The newspaper has one half of sitting like this. I guess it's one whole page like this of opinions. It's the editorials and it's the opposite editorials where they have people come in op-eds. That is the opinion in the newspaper, that one thing. And then maybe they have columnists who write about sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on Fox News, their op-ed section is their bread and butter, and it exists on other networks as well. But what's very frustrating to me is that, like, as it became crystallized when Donald Trump said something on Fox and Friends, and they didn't push it back, and they just have been pushing it forward, actually, his lies about kids being immune to COVID-19. And then when he retweets that on Twitter and puts it on Facebook, that interaction from Fox News, a news channel, that gets taken down because it does violate Fox, Twitter, and Facebook's terms of service.
Yeah, exactly.
And those terms of service are only there so they don't get sued. So for Facebook and Twitter having a higher level, a higher standard than a thing called Fox News Channel is insane.
It's insane.
Tucker Carlson going on and saying we still don't know how George Floyd died. Well, if he was alive before there was a knee on his back for 8 minutes and he was dead after that, I feel like I do know how he died.
Could be related. Yeah, exactly. Jesus, ridiculous. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.